guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be completely decluttering and organizing my entire wardrobe, every single piece of clothing. And for those of you who don't know, this is lesson 1 of the KonMari Method. So if you're not familiar with the KonMari Method, I'll leave a link below so you can check out my most recent video where I talk about what the method is and the new show on Netflix called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. But for now, let's just get right into the decluttering because we got a lot of work to do. Okay guys, so just wanted to give you an idea of what is in my closet right now, what we're working with. So as you can see, this is completely raw. I have not organized anything. And just to show you what is inside my drawers. So here we have my underwear, which as you can see, not organized at all. And then here, socks and pajamas, nothing's folded. And here we have just my workout clothes and bumming around the house clothes. So again, just quite a mess. And if we go here over to the other side of the closet, what I have is all of my clothes that I actually wear on a regular basis. So everything on this side over here is what I actually wear very regularly. And things on this side are more of dresses, business clothes, just things that I really don't wear that often. And I also have some shoes in this area down here. Over here, what I have is a bag of clothes that I got from my parents' house, and I just need to go through it because I wanted to make sure I was including everything in this process. And here I have some old pair of socks and then I also have all of my summer clothes in this bin. And it does feel a little weird to be going through summer clothes just because it is the middle of January here, but it's part of the process. Alright, so time to pull everything out of the closet. Let's go. Don't forget about your coats, your boots, and any other clothing that might not be in your bedroom, maybe a robe that you have in the bathroom. Don't forget about those. All my coats and boots. As you can see, this is piling up from the floor. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the damage so far. So this is all of my clothes from my closet. Honestly, looks so much worse than I thought it would. And then over here I just have my coats and my summer clothes. And I'm going to pile up all of these clothes over here so that I can actually just see everything. Okay guys, so I have just piled everything onto the one side of the room so that it is all together, and honestly this is a lot more overwhelming than I thought it would be. Here's what we were working with. Oh my goodness. This looks absolutely insane. I can't believe I have this much clothes. I really feel like I don't have a lot of clothes, but when it is piled up like this, oh my goodness, I look like a hoarder. And just to show you guys, I'm not cheating. So this is my closet. It is empty. And as you can see, up top of here, empty. And all of these drawers are empty, as you can see. So yeah, no cheating. All right, so, oh my goodness, let's get started. So a big part of decluttering your clothes with the KonMari Method is to go through this process of deciding if the clothing sparks joy in your life and if you want to bring it with you into the future. So you pick up an item of clothing and you decide, does this item spark joy? And also, is it something that I want to bring with me into the future? And I know some people struggle with this whole concept of sparking joy because I know that we do need clothes to function and to basically just live, and sometimes those items don't always spark joy. I think that we do need items in our life that are just neutral, that don't really spark joy, they don't spark anything, we need them to function. So I want to focus more on the second question, which is, do I want to bring this with me into the future? And if it is a useful item that is purposeful in my life, then yes, I want to bring it with me into the future. I think by looking at the second question, that really helps with the decision-making process. So when I am trying to decide what I want to keep, I'm going to be thinking a lot about, is this something that I want to bring with me into the future? So I wanted wanted to just take a break for a second and talk to you about what I'm thinking so far as I'm going through this process. So I want to say that some items have been really easy to decide on. Like I have this sweater here. This is like my favorite sweater that I wear pretty much like every other day. That was an immediate yes. I didn't even have to think about it. Same with things like my robe. This is my bathrobe that I wear like whenever I get out of the shower. It's just so cozy and warm, especially since I live in a basement. So like things like that, I honestly didn't really have to think about at all. It was just like an immediate yes. Other things definitely had to think about more, and those are the things that I was asking, like, okay, do I want to bring this with me into the future? Like, if I'm not sure if it's sparking joy, like, is it something that I want to move forward with? And so it hasn't actually been that hard. I thought maybe it would be a little bit harder. And I don't know if you can see, but this pile right here is everything that I'm keeping so far. And this sad pile over here, if you can see where that sock is, that is the things that I'm for sure getting rid of. Now I just did a big 500 item declutter, so I probably won't have a lot to get rid of, and I kind of knew that going into this, but I still wanted to go through the whole process because I've never done this before, and I just wanted to see if it would spark some sort of desire to get rid of more things. Just give you an example of something that doesn't really spark joy, but that I definitely want to keep. So I have this hat, which is kind of funny looking. It has this like thing underneath so that it covers your eyes so you don't have to wear sunglasses. Now, this hat, does it spark joy for me? No, I do not like this hat. But I will say that it is so useful and practical. I got this at the end of the year last year, so I never really got to use it before jogging season was over. But for your viewing pleasure, I will show you what it looks like. So basically, ooh, there we go. I know, it's really attractive. Yeah, but anyways, that is something that I know I will use all the time. Even though it's ridiculous looking, I always struggle with like wearing a hat and wearing sunglasses, and it's just like such a pain when you're jogging, and yeah. So this does not bring me joy, but well, it kind of does in the fact that it's so funny looking. But yeah, I'm keeping it because it is very useful. So that was also an easy yes, just because of that reason. I also have a pile in the corner. I don't know if you can see it that well, but just of items that are maybes, and a lot of the stuff I just need to think about a little bit more. And also there's a bunch of clothes that I need to try on and I haven't finished, and like I still have this whole pile back here, and I've kind of been going through the clothes that are easier for me, like the things that are definite yeses. So now that I'm going into sort of the stuff that's a little bit more challenging, I might find it to be a little bit slower, but honestly it has not taken that long. I also realized that I actually do find more joy in my items than I thought. Like I thought there would only be maybe like a handful of items that actually spark joy for me, but there's more than I thought, and especially things like t-shirts. I do like to keep my t-shirts, I will admit that. I honestly probably have a few too many t-shirts. Like I just have so many t-shirts that are like memories, and just like different programs I've been in, different volunteering things, different camps, and at first I was like, oh, I'll probably get rid of most of them, but honestly, when I pick them up and look at them, I realized these actually bring a lot of joy, and probably do have more than I need, but I do use them for working out, so I do actually wear these. I probably could get rid of like half of them, but they do spark joy, so now I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll keep them for another season and just see what I think at the end of the summer, like if I actually wear them all, or if there's just a few that I tend to wear all the time, then maybe I'll get rid of the other ones. But for now, I think that I will actually keep the majority of them. So that was kind of just fun to realize that these items bring joy. Like I didn't really think about it before, whether or not they brought joy, but they do. And so now I'm happy to keep them. So, okay. Anyways, let's get back into it. Okay guys, so I am done. As you can see, I just move out of the way. This is all empty. So I have gone through all of my clothes, and just to clarify, I have not made a complete yes or no decision on all of them, but I have at least sorted through them in some sense. So I'll just show you guys what I've done so far. So this is what I am keeping, and then this pile here, which is actually significantly bigger than I thought it would be, are the things that I need to try on to go through and to really decide if these are yeses or nos. So one thing I would mention is make sure you have a plan, because I did not really think about how long it would take me to reorganize everything. So definitely think about that when you're going to do this, because it will take a lot of time to go back and put everything in your closet again. So I'm back after 3 days. I was away for the weekend, so I had to leave my room in the state that it's in. And yeah, it's been a little chaotic just trying to get through my space and to actually be able to find things. So I think what my plan is I'm going to find the items that I know that I want to put on hangers, and I'm going to put those to the side and put those back in my closet so that I have a little bit more space to work with when it comes to folding everything else. So let's get started. So this is my first time learning how to fold the KonMari way. So as you can see, I'm clicking around on my laptop because I'm looking up different tutorials about how to fold different items the KonMari way. And honestly, this did take a really long time to fold all of my clothes, but the good thing is, since I was folding everything, I got to get in a lot of practice. Okay, so I've just folded a ton of my clothes the KonMari way. So as you can see, I have all these clothes folded right here, and I think it's pretty good considering this is my first time ever using this method. So I'm pretty excited about this. I have some more clothes to fold, but unfortunately I have just completely run out of room. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this back into my drawers and start putting clothes back into my closet. Got on my workout shirts. Empty bin, and hands are done. And now that I have more room on my floor, it's back to folding. Okay guys, oh my goodness, I'm finally finished. That took a lot more time and effort than I thought it was going to, but I'm happy that I'm finally done. So this is the bag of stuff that I got rid of. It is not that much, but honestly, it's more than I thought I was going to be getting rid of. So I'm happy that I found at least a few things that I realized I am now ready to let go of. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how everything looks now that it's organized. So here is my summer bin. As you can see, everything is folded KonMari style, and I am just putting my bags and my hats on top. Here is the closet, and as you can see, I removed everything from up here and I put these bins down here so I can actually see it, which I love. So there are my scarves and sweaters. These are my pants, leggings, and winter skirts. And then I have some t-shirts and tank tops. Here I have all of my undergarments nicely organized. They've never been that organized before. And then here I have my socks and pajamas, all folded KonMari style. And here I have my workout clothes and t-shirts. This drawer is a really big improvement because before everything was really messy. This part does not look too much different. Basically, I did take a few things out and put them in my summer bin, but for the most part, this is about the same, except for the few things I got rid of. Now, it may not look like these are very organized, but I do have my business clothes over here, and then jackets. These are more some dresses that I just don't wear as often, but I didn't want to fold them. And then everything from here on is what I actually tend to wear fairly regularly. And then I have my shoes down here as well. Something I found really funny was all of these hangers. I have honestly no idea how I have so many hangers, because as you can see, I really did not take that much out of my closet. But anyways, I will be able to get rid of a bunch of these. Alright guys, so I'm finally done. I am so happy to have all of that clutter off of my bedroom floor and back in my closet, and I'm loving how my drawers look now that everything is folded in the KonMari way. I'm really happy with how it turned out, so let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to try out this KonMari style of decluttering and organizing. I'd love to know how you make out, and if you like this kind of content, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.